Hello, ladies. So, today I want to talk about the Divine Modern Wife course because I've been getting a number of questions and I thought let me just summarize everything on this quick video. Now, the whole idea of the Divine Modern Wife is to allow women in committed relationships, long-term relationships, to be able to attain the goddess treatment that they deserve. Now, this is an on live course where we'll be meeting for 60 to 90 minutes from August the 4th right into September 22nd. And their sessions will be holding via Zoom. You will be able to get some assignments after. You will also have our onboarding questionnaire where I'll be able to get to connect with you more and also just to help you prepare so that you can get the most out of the 7 week together. Now, like I mentioned, it is a live masterclass. And should you choose not to be able to participate for that particular week, you do get live recording of it afterwards. And like I mentioned, this is a lifetime access course. So you will be able to keep all this information. And one of the best ways I've found, like even for my personal development, anytime I go back and I study and I read and I reread whatever it is that I have gone through, I get to look at it from a deeper perspective. So we will go through aspects to do from week 1. I will be teaching you how to remember who you truly are as a woman. And we will get to look at what are some of these lies and myths and misconceptions that you have carried throughout your whole entire life. And you'll be amazed how some of these things play right into your relationship. And all this is stuff that I experienced that I had to really work through, and I'm still working through that. And honestly, the biggest thing that you will notice if you truly do not get in touch with some of these mindset blocks that you may be having, you will minimize yourself in your relationship. Such that even if your man wants to be able to step up for you, you probably will not be able to feel worthy to receive what you are. So that's week 1. The second week, I will teach you how to integrate your divine feminine and divine masculine so that you can be able to really embody the beautiful feminine woman that you are. When it comes to romantic relationships, the right energy for you to lead with is with your feminine. And many of the women that I worked with for my private tutoring, I have experienced them really, and it's something that happened with me as well. For the longest time, I led with my masculine energy, and that had a severe impact on my marriage. And I will be teaching you how to balance the two energies and the right energy for you to show up with your man, because ultimately you're trying to build a beautiful connection. And if you're in this class, you'll probably be looking to rebuild that energy that probably has been eroded over the years, because we know how relationships are. Sometimes you start off with the honeymoon stage, then things settle off, and then probably, like if you're married from year number 2, 3, 4, some of it could even be right through to year number 7. By the time you reach year number 7, you may feel like you just want to walk out and leave, and that's what happened to me. And I had to go back and reconnect with my feminine energy from a deeper sense and know how to activate that whole side of me so that I could show up as like a sensual woman. Yeah? So that's week number 2. We'll also go into beautiful, beautiful conversations around the art of intimate conversations. Now, conversations are everything. If you want to have or enjoy a beautiful princess treatment, you need to be able to, first of all, step up in that energy, the energy of you being worthy or being treated like a princess. And also, you need to be able to communicate this beautifully. Now, I'll be sharing with you a powerful, powerful technique that I use even with my own husband to actually communicate to him and allow him to step up into the divine masculine that he stepped out to be. I'm getting all my needs met. I am getting all my needs met. And I never had to yell. I didn't have to scream. I didn't have to beg. None of that. I used a simple, powerful technique, and I will be teaching you this method, and I can guarantee you, if you use the steps, and if you do the work truthfully, there is nothing you can't get. Now, this is a strategy that honestly I feel you need to employ if probably you've been feeling like for the last couple of years things have not been going well in your relationship, and you feel like it's time for you to shift. This is the technique you need to use. If you need to have conversations around, maybe you feel like you need to quit your job, or maybe you want him to help you with certain investments, or maybe you want him to, whatever it is that you need, this is a powerful, beautiful technique that you can use. I will also be teaching you around the art of sensual self-care. This is so important because so many times, like if you're a wife, like myself, you will find that at some point in your marriage, you're overgiving. You're giving everybody, to your job, to your husband, to your children, to your relatives, to so many people. You get to forget about yourself. Now, I will be reminding you through this session on sensual self-care, just how to build yourself back, how to become juicy again, how to become alive again. This is so, so important. Now, the fifth lesson, we'll be talking about how to find your own magic. Truthfully, women will lose ourselves in relationships. This is such a powerful session for us to just come and reconnect and help us remember who on earth are we outside what society has placed on us. You are a woman and you do have your own magic. And you being in a relationship as a wife, as a mother, whatever all these titles are, they are not who you truly are. I'll also talk to you about just how we've been brainwashed to play the role of a wife, and how some of these things are helping you just dim the light, minimize yourself in your relationship. And trust you me, so many women think that the right energy to show up in your marriage or in your relationship is where you're overgiving, where you're being super submissive, and you think that your man is going to reward you just because you're playing by the rules of what people said. You will be amazed, because so many women are overgiving in relationships. So many women are doing what they thought was the right thing to do. However, they're still depleted, they're unhappy, they're miserable. Their men really are technically walking all over them. Okay, so we'll be going through that. And then I will also have a very juicy Q&A. I've invited my man to actually step up and just have a conversation around what are some of the mistakes that, from a man's point of view, he sees women making when it comes to their men. So this is such a juicy session because it's going to be real, it's going to be raw. My husband and I are at the point where we are going through our own growth journey, and it's been amazing. And I felt that it would be really amazing to just have a man who really has nothing to lose per se, to come and just share what are some of these things, how can we elevate ourselves, and how can we just step up into the divine essence that we are in our romantic relationships. So once again, our session starts on August 4th. Oh yeah, then a little, one other quick thing. What kind of women need to sign up for this course? If you've been married for quite some time and you're beginning to feel like there's a rift coming up or there's no more connection with your man, you need to sign up. If you are currently engaged, I think this is such a powerful session for you to see through, because truthfully, I've been married for 10 years. I sat in premarital counseling. I know what they teach. I had in my previous video, maybe you can go back and watch it, I had 3 different singers. I know how us as women, we are positioned. All those lessons are beautiful. However, there's a piece that I feel they all miss. They all miss teaching you what I am about to teach you in my course. So if you're engaged, please sign up, sit in the sisterhood, let's have a conversation. I will be giving you the real tea of what it takes to actually have a happy, healthy relationship with you truly enjoying yourself and getting what you feel you deserve. You don't have to beg, you don't have to plead, you don't have to minimize yourself. And that's how most of these teachings out here will make you think you need to do. Submission is a beautiful word, but it's thrown all over the place. And women are made to feel like if you're not submitting, code word for overgiving, that's how submitting is being pushed across. There's a difference between submitting and overgiving. And what many women are doing, they're overgiving. And this is making them feel resentful because they truly do not understand the art of submission and how to do it in a place that's from a place of joy. So if you're engaged, you need to sign up. And also, honestly, if you're just looking to just deepen yourself, maybe you're dating and you're really looking forward to getting into serious relationships, join us. I think it's beautiful for you to come. It will give you such an open mind in terms of what to expect once you get into committed relationships. The early bird prizes are still going on for the next 5 days. If you want more details, check out the link below with the description box. It has everything going on, and I am so excited. I can't wait to have you on board. Bye for now.